All right, so I'm a little bit late to the party, but this is Viltrox's 40mm f2.5 full frame lens, and this is only $168, while the Sony 40mm f2.5 G lens is $548. Now, it's quite the jump because one, you're looking at the build quality. This is a better quality plastic. It feels like you're holding those Sigma Art lenses without it being metal. On here, it's packed with features that you might not need, but it's really good to have. With the Viltrox, you basically get the lens, and that's pretty much it. You don't have any buttons. You only have a focus ring if you switch it to manual focus. Now, the build quality in this one feels like if you've handled the Sony 50mm f1.8, the cheapest one that they have, it feels like that, or if you are handling a Tamron lens. And what's great about this is that even though it is budget, it still packs a punch, and that I think it's almost as good as the 40mm. What I have here are the two Sony G lenses. I have the 50mm and the 24. I bought this like months ago, and I've been using them for travels. Now, speaking of iris, this goes all the way to f22, but the Viltrox only goes to f16. Now, the filter thread on the Viltrox is 52mm. Now, for the Sony G lenses, I can't match them because it is only 49mm on this one. It just sucks for me because one, I can't use my 49mm Nisi VND. If you do have the extra cash, I do recommend getting your own smaller filters for your compact setups. For the weight, you would think that this would be a lot heavier because it's packed with features than this guy, but it's actually not. They're almost the same. This is lighter by a few grams. This is 173 grams, and your Viltrox 40mm, it only weighs 167 grams. So they're pretty close size. I'm just gonna put the specs of the 40mm, but this is the 50mm just for reference, and this is the Viltrox. So the Viltrox is just a little bit longer than the 50mm. So in terms of performance, I'm not really gonna give this any minus points or give Sony plus points because the Sony G lenses aren't that perfect because it's got chromatic aberrations at wide open, and it's got distortions as well. And for me to kind of just ding this at $168 is just kind of pointless. You're getting a decent quality. Viltrox has been like putting out really good bang for your buck lenses, and this is no different. This is quite great. The best way to show this is to show you guys some footage and some photos that I've taken with this one alongside with the A7CII, and you guys decide for yourself if it's good or not. This is another great lens, budget lens from Viltrox, and it matches quite great with my Sony A7CII II. So far, I think Viltrox is really pushing the best bang for your buck lenses out there. This is a 40mm that's only $168. If you want to dabble with this focal length, this is a cheap way to do it compared to the Sony 40mm G lens, which is at $548. So if you want a full comparison with the Viltrox 40mm and the Sony 40mm f2.5, let me know in the comments down below. I'll try to see if I can make things happen. If you have any further questions about this particular lens, let me know in the comments down below or message me on Instagram. But until then, I will see you in the next video. Peace.